2, 1.
Welcome back in. Sipple, Parker, Lincoln Journal, Star, HuskerExtra.com. Yeah, that's you. We got the leaf blower with us for the four downs, four most interesting things we heard on Monday. It's Ohio State week, Sipple. We'll start with Taylor Britt, who, after he sort of struggled early in the season, has played really well here over the middle stretch of the season. Played well against David Bell of Purdue, and was extremely confident talking about not only himself but Nebraska's defense and the challenge ahead with the Buckeyes.
Yeah, I thought there was a lot that he said today that just suggested confidence, including he said, I think we're one of the best defenses in the Big Ten. He noted Ohio State averages 49 points a game and said that shouldn't happen against us. So, I mean, he was just, I'll tell you what, he didn't seem worried that this team was about to pack it in. He didn't seem worried at all. In fact, that was kind of a general theme today.
Yeah.
They don't seem worried about it.
Yeah, and Taylor Britt was the first one up today to talk, and he went right to that. He said, why wouldn't we be? We've been playing football a long time, got at least 3 games left. Let's go play.
Casey Rogers said that's just not how this locker room rolls.
Yeah.
They're pretty convincing.
Yeah, they are.
That's the thing. They're very convincing.
Luke Reimer had 19 tackles against Purdue. Went a little bit under the radar just because of the way the game finished. And because a lot of them, it wasn't like thumping hits, there's a lot of underneath passing. But he had 19 tackles, the most by a Nebraska player in a Big Ten game since Nebraska joined the league. And you were struck by his answer when asked if he sort of knew that he had 19 tackles or what he made of that accomplishment.
It was a perfect answer for a team player in a team sport. He said, it didn't matter. First of all, he said, I just did my job correctly. And if by doing my job, I got 19 tackles. He said, it doesn't matter. He goes, it doesn't, in a loss, he said individual stats don't matter to him anyway, but in a loss, they're irrelevant practically. So, that guy's a tough dude, team player, doesn't care about himself as an individual. If you have 11 guys or a team like that, you should be in okay shape.
Let's maybe keep it right there just to because Frost, we're going to switch the order on Sipple. Number 3,
I can handle this.
I know you can. Yeah,
I got this.
Yeah, you're agile-minded. Frost said he was talking about the foundation in the building, and he said they're getting a lot out of a lot of guys. You asked him about maximizing the roster.
Yeah,
he said, we're getting a lot out of a lot of our guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think what this is all about as a coach is trying to come as close to maximizing your team as possible, and it's particularly relevant right now, going into November, because you have to maximize now. This is because of the opponent and just because of the time of year. And he reeled off a series of guys that he thinks are doing that. Cam Jurgens and Reimer. And now you can't go through everybody, but it's clear that Frost feels like they're getting a lot of good play from a lot of guys.
It's also a relevant conversation because he said before the season this is by far the most talented team he's had.
Oh, yeah.
And they're 3-6 and they've lost 6 one-score games. Number 4, we heard from Adrian Martinez today. Obviously, not a good day for him on Saturday. He had 4 interceptions. He only had 3 coming in. Frost talked about looking up at the video board right here before the game and seeing him number 2 in the Big Ten in total offense. And then he goes and turns the ball over 4 times and plays probably as poorly as he has in quite a while. What did you take from what Adrian said today?
Well, one thing I'm going to say, what Frost said that was relevant and interesting and true is Adrian basically had 2 interceptions going into that game.
Right, yeah.
2 interceptions on the season because the one against Oklahoma.
4th and 17.
Yeah.
They had to get the ball in the end zone, so he was just trying to make a play.
Right. So he essentially doubled his interception total. But as far as Adrian goes, there's always that conversation about packing it in. And he said this team has a lot of pride. And he said, first of all, it's about focus. And second of all, it's about pride and playing for the guy next to you. And just having pride in yourself and pride in your university. There's a lot of people that don't understand the concept of packing it in. I don't understand it, but you see it enough in sports in life to know it's real.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see. This team has not packed it in. It's been very competitive. We'll see what happens, though. If it was ever going to happen, this would be about the time.
You just heard from the captain here. There's no packing it in on our end. It's cold. Doesn't matter. We're out here.
Yeah.
We'll have all kinds of coverage all through the week for Sipple and Parker. Thanks for watching.